This college dropout makes more money filming dirt than most people earn in corporate jobs, and he did it without ever showing his face. Sounds impossible, right? But Andrew Camarata proved that you don't need fancy editing, a film crew, or even a script to build $1 million YouTube empire. He just needed a camera, a bulldozer, and the guts to do things his own way. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly how he turned the most boring job in the world into content that 1.5 million people can't stop watching. Let me paint you a picture. It's a cold morning in Saugerties, New York, a small town where nothing exciting ever happens. But on one piece of land, something strange is rising from the ground. Giant metal boxes, the kind you see on cargo ships, are being stacked on top of each other. Neighbors drive by and shake their heads. Some laugh. Some think the owner has lost his mind. But the man operating the excavator doesn't care what anyone thinks. His name is Andrew Camarata, and he's building a castle from shipping containers. And millions of people around the world are watching him do it. But before we get to the castle, we need to go back to the beginning. Andrew was born on November 12, 1985, right there in Saugerties. His childhood was nothing like yours or mine. Most kids grow up playing video games or watching TV. Andrew grew up in his father's workshop. His dad, also named Andrew, worked with heavy machinery, bulldozers, excavators, welding equipment, the kind of stuff that can kill you if you're not careful. But Andrew's dad didn't keep his son away from danger. He did the opposite. He put tools in the boy's hands before he was even 10 years old. While your dad was teaching you to ride a bike, Andrew's dad was teaching him to weld metal. While you were learning to tie your shoes, Andrew was learning how hydraulics work. His father would work on a broken engine, and little Andrew would stand right next to him watching every move. By the time Andrew was a teenager, he could operate equipment that grown men with years of experience struggled to handle. But the skills weren't even the most important thing his father taught him. The real lesson was this: if something needs doing, you do it yourself. You don't wait. You don't complain. You figure it out. Now here's where Andrew's story takes a turn that nobody expected. He graduates high school. Everyone assumes he'll take over his dad's business or start his own machinery company, but Andrew shocks everyone. He decides to go to college for computer science. Think about how crazy that is. A kid who spent his whole life with bulldozers suddenly decides to sit in front of a computer screen all day. His parents probably thought it was brilliant. Computers are the future. Tech jobs are safe. Good money. Clean hands. Every parent's dream. But from day one, Andrew felt wrong. He sat in classrooms with fluorescent lights buzzing overhead. He typed code on keyboards. And every single hour felt like a waste. He missed the smell of diesel fuel. He missed the vibration of machines. He missed solving real problems with his hands. In computer science, you write code and it does something on a screen. With a bulldozer, you move earth and change the actual landscape. One felt empty, the other felt real. Finally, Andrew made a decision that most people are too scared to make. He quit, just walked away from college. No degree, no backup plan. Imagine that conversation with his parents. Society tells us college is everything. But Andrew knew something important. A job that pays well but makes you miserable isn't success. It's a trap. So in 2009, at just 24 years old, Andrew starts his own business called Camarata Property Maintenance. That name sounds professional, but let's be honest about what it really was. Andrew was completely alone. One man, one truck, whatever equipment he could afford to buy used. The first jobs were tiny. Someone needs a driveway cleared. Andrew does it. Someone needs dirt moved. Andrew does it. The money was barely enough to cover expenses. Equipment would break down at the worst possible moment. Jobs would get canceled because of weather, but his bills didn't get canceled. There were nights when he fell into bed so exhausted he couldn't move. But here's what separated Andrew from everyone else. He treated every single job like it was the most important project in the world. It didn't matter if someone paid him $50 or $5,000. The work got done right. If a customer wanted land graded, Andrew made it perfect. Level, smooth, exactly right. And people noticed. They called him back. They told their neighbors. Slowly, one job turned into two. Two turned into five. The business grew. Now we jump to 2016. This is the year that changes everything. He's working on a normal job. Just another Tuesday. He's operating his track loader, moving shale from one pile to another. Boring work. Nothing special. But Andrew has mounted a camera on his equipment. When he finishes and goes home, he uploads the footage to YouTube. The title is basic: Track Loader Moving Shale. No thumbnail design, no intro music, no voice explaining anything. Just raw footage of Andrew working. This video should have gotten 0 views. YouTube in 2016 is crowded with millions of creators screaming for attention. Why would anyone watch a guy moving rocks? But something strange happens. People click on it, and they don't leave after 5 seconds. They watch the whole thing, then they watch it again. Comments start appearing. This is so relaxing. I can't stop watching. Please post more. Andrew checks his channel and sees the view count climbing. Subscribers start coming in. At first, Andrew is confused. Why do random people care about watching him move shale? But the comments keep coming. So Andrew makes a simple decision. He'll keep filming his regular work and posting it. No special production, no script. Just mount the camera and record whatever job he's doing that day. If he's clearing trees, that becomes a video. If his excavator breaks down and he spends hours fixing it, that becomes a video too. He doesn't edit out the boring parts. He doesn't hide his mistakes. When something goes wrong, viewers see him figure it out. It's completely real. Here's why this works so well. Think about YouTube in 2016 and 2017. Everyone is trying to go viral. Every thumbnail has someone making a shocked face. Every video has loud music and quick cuts. Creators are screaming at the camera. Everything is dramatic and urgent. It's exhausting. Then Andrew shows up with the complete opposite. His videos are quiet, calm, honest. Nothing is exaggerated. And people are starving for this kind of content. There's something deeply satisfying about watching a competent person do their job well. Your brain likes seeing problems get solved. It likes seeing progress from start to finish. Most of us work jobs where the results are abstract. You send emails, you attend meetings. At the end of the day, what did you actually accomplish? It's hard to say. But when Andrew digs a hole, you can see the hole. When he moves dirt, you can see it moved. It's real. It's tangible. And in a digital world, that's incredibly refreshing. The channel grows steadily. By 2018, Andrew has 100,000 subscribers. By 2020, he reaches 500,000. His comment section turns into a community. Regular viewers recognize each other. They joke about Andrew's dog, Cody, who rides along in the machines. Some commenters are professional equipment operators. Others are teachers, doctors, accountants who find these videos relaxing after stressful days. But here's where Andrew does something most YouTubers don't do. As the channel grows, everyone tells him to quit his property maintenance business. Focus on YouTube full-time. Post videos every day. Maximize the income. But Andrew refuses. He keeps taking real jobs from real customers. YouTube is extra money, not his main focus. Why? Because Andrew understands something crucial. His channel is successful because his work is authentic. If he quits doing actual work and only makes videos, it becomes fake. Viewers would sense that immediately. So Andrew keeps doing real work even though it's harder. And that decision is exactly why his channel keeps growing. Then comes the project that makes Andrew truly famous. The shipping container castle. Andrew owns land in Saugerties. He wants to build something on this property. A normal person would build a normal house, get a loan, hire contractors, do everything the standard way. But Andrew decides to build a castle from shipping containers. Let me explain why this is insane and brilliant at the same time. Shipping containers are giant steel boxes designed to carry cargo. They're strong and weatherproof, but they're not designed to be houses. They get extremely hot in summer and freezing in winter. They rust. Every construction expert will tell you this is a terrible idea. Andrew doesn't care what experts say. He buys several used containers. He uses his excavator to stack them on top of each other. He welds them together. Then he starts solving all the problems. Too hot inside? He adds insulation and ventilation. Worried about rust? He treats and seals the metal. Need windows? He cuts openings and reinforces the structure. And he films everything. Every decision, every challenge, every solution. The videos become a series that runs for months. Viewers watch the castle slowly take shape. People who said it was impossible start admitting they were wrong. The castle actually works. It's stable. It's comfortable. It's unique. The castle videos explode in popularity. Each episode gets millions of views. News websites write articles. Architecture blogs feature it. The project becomes Andrew's signature achievement. By 2025, Andrew Camarata has 1.5 million subscribers. His channel gets over 600,000 views every month. Let's talk about money. YouTube pays creators based on ads. With Andrew's view count, he makes between $20,000 and $40,000 per month just from YouTube ads. That's $240,000 to $480,000 per year. His property maintenance business brings in another $40,000 annually. He also sells merchandise and equipment parts online. Andrew's net worth is estimated between $500,000 and $1.5 million. Think about that. A guy who quit college, a guy who moves dirt for a living, a guy who never shows his face or even speaks in most videos. He's built $1 million empire just by being himself. That's not luck. That's the power of authenticity, but success doesn't mean everything is easy. The physical work takes a toll on his body. One injury became particularly famous. Andrew was running downhill in the dark. His shoelace was untied. He tripped and fell hard. His leg broke. A completely stupid accident. Most people would rest at home and heal in private. But Andrew documented everything. He filmed the emergency room. He showed the x-rays. And here's the crazy part. He figured out how to keep working with a broken leg. He modified his equipment. He changed how he operated machines. Viewers watched him refuse to quit, and it made them respect him more. Now let's talk about what stays hidden. Andrew's personal life. Unlike most YouTubers who share everything, Andrew keeps strict boundaries. His dogs appear in every video. Cody and Blue are famous, but when it comes to romantic relationships, Andrew says nothing. Years ago, a woman named Samantha appeared in some videos. People speculated they were dating. Eventually, she confirmed they had been together, but it ended. Andrew never spoke about it. Since then, rumors circulate constantly. Some fans think he has a new girlfriend. Others think he has a child. But without confirmation, it's all speculation, and most of Andrew's audience respects his privacy. They're there to watch him build things, not follow his dating life. Recently, Andrew's upload schedule has slowed down. Some fans worry, is he losing interest? But the truth is simpler. Andrew has been incredibly busy. He's testing new equipment like robotic skid steers. He's still working on the castle, and he's still running his business. The slower uploads aren't a sign of decline. Andrew won't make videos just to make videos. He shares real work when he has real work to share. So what can we learn from Andrew's story? First, authenticity beats production value every time. Andrew's videos have no special effects, no professional editing, but they're real. Second, following your passion isn't just motivational nonsense. Andrew quit college to drive bulldozers. Everyone thought he was crazy. Now he's a millionaire doing exactly what he loves. Third, you don't need to be loud to be successful. Andrew succeeds by being quiet and competent. Fourth, staying true to yourself is more valuable than chasing trends. The shipping container castle proves that unconventional doesn't mean wrong. Everyone said it couldn't be done. Every expert warned him. But Andrew built it anyway in his own way. And it works. That castle shows that sometimes the weird path is actually the best path. Think about your own life right now. Are you doing what you actually want to do? Or are you doing what you think you're supposed to do? Andrew walked away from college and a safe career to move dirt. People laughed at him. Today, those same people watch his videos and wish they had his courage. You have something unique inside you too. Some skill, some interest, some way of seeing the world that's different. The question isn't whether that thing has value. The question is whether you're brave enough to pursue it. Tell me in the comments one skill you have that other people think is boring, but you find fascinating. Because that might just be your $1 million idea hiding in plain sight.